Germany is one of the most powerful and fascinating countries in Europe. But it's not just about cars and strict rules. It's a place full of history, strange traditions, and places that look like they came out of a fantasy movie. Germany is located in the heart of Europe and has a population of over 80 million people. It is known for its strong economy, advanced technology, and rich cultural history. One of the most surprising facts about Germany is that it has over 25,000 castles. Some are ruins, while others are still standing and look like something straight out of a fairy tale. Germany is also home to some of the most famous car brands in the world, including BMW, Mercedes-Benz, and Volkswagen. This is why German engineering is respected globally. Another interesting fact is that Germany was once divided into East Germany and West Germany after World War II. This division lasted for decades, until the country was reunited in 1990. Germany is also famous for its food. It has over 1,500 types of sausages and more than 3,000 types of bread. Yes, somehow they turned bread into a personality trait. Germans are also known for their punctuality. Being late is considered disrespectful, and even trains are expected to run on time. Recycling is taken very seriously in Germany. People carefully separate their waste into different categories, and the system is one of the most efficient in the world. Now let's talk about what you can actually do in Germany. First, visiting castles is a must. One of the most famous is Neuschwanstein Castle, which looks like a real-life fairy tale. It's surrounded by mountains and forests, making it one of the most beautiful places in the country. Next, explore Berlin, the capital city. It's a mix of history and modern culture. You can visit the Berlin Wall, museums, and experience a vibrant city full of art and energy. Another unique experience is driving on the Autobahn. Some parts of this highway have no speed limit, making it a dream for car lovers. If you visit during the right time, you can experience Oktoberfest, the world's largest beer festival. Even if you don't drink, the atmosphere, music and food make it worth visiting. For nature lovers, the Black Forest is a must-see. It's filled with dense trees, hiking trails, and peaceful villages that feel far away from city life. You should also try German food like bratwurst, pretzels, and schnitzel. And if you like desserts, Black Forest cake is a must. If you visit in winter, don't miss the Christmas markets. They are filled with lights, decorations, and traditional food, creating a magical atmosphere. Here are some quick fun facts. Germany was the first country to use daylight saving time. The printing press was invented in Germany by Johannes Gutenberg. Germany has more zoos than any other country in the world. About 1/3 of the country is covered in forests. Football is extremely popular, and Germany has won the World Cup multiple times. Germany is not just historically important, it has shaped the modern world in ways most people don't even realize. For example, many everyday things you use today have German origins. The automobile was developed by Carl Benz. The printing press, which changed human communication forever, was invented by Johannes Gutenberg. Even things like aspirin were first developed in Germany. Germany has also produced some of the greatest thinkers in history, including Albert Einstein, who changed how we understand space and time, and philosophers like Immanuel Kant, whose ideas still influence modern thinking. Another surprising fact is that Germany is one of the greenest countries when it comes to energy. It is a global leader in renewable energy, especially solar and wind power. You'll often see solar panels on houses and large wind turbines across the countryside. Despite being highly industrialized, Germany cares deeply about nature. Around 1/3 of the country is covered in forests, and there are thousands of parks and protected natural areas. Germany also has some unusual laws that might surprise you. For example, running out of fuel on the Autobahn is actually illegal because it's considered preventable and dangerous. It is also illegal to insult someone in a serious way, and you can actually be fined for it. So if you're planning to argue, maybe keep it creative but polite. Another interesting one is that Sundays are considered rest days. Most shops are closed, and people are expected to relax. Imagine an entire country just collectively deciding to calm down for a day. Germany isn't just Berlin. There are many cities, each with its own personality. Munich is famous for its traditional culture, beautiful architecture, and Oktoberfest. It feels more classic and relaxed compared to Berlin. Hamburg is a major port city with a strong maritime vibe. It has canals, bridges, and a very modern feel. Frankfurt is the financial center of Germany. It's filled with skyscrapers and is often compared to cities like New York because of its skyline. Cologne is known for its massive cathedral, one of the largest in Europe, and its lively atmosphere. Each city feels completely different, so visiting more than one gives you a better understanding of the country. Daily life in Germany is very structured, but also comfortable. Public transportation is extremely reliable. Trains, buses, and trams connect almost every part of the country. Healthcare is also one of the best in the world, and people have access to high-quality medical services. Work-life balance is important. Germans take vacations seriously, and many businesses close early compared to other countries. Another interesting part of daily life is how direct people are. Germans tend to say exactly what they mean. It's not rude, it's just their way of being clear and honest. Germany is also known for its strong education system. Public universities are often free or very low cost, even for international students. This makes Germany one of the top destinations for studying abroad. The country also focuses heavily on technical skills and practical training. Many students go through vocational programs, where they learn real-world skills. Alongside education, Germany is also one of the most innovative countries in the world. It invests heavily in research and development, especially in engineering, science, and technology. Oktoberfest may be the most famous, but it's not the only festival. Germany celebrates Carnival, especially in cities like Cologne. It's a huge celebration with costumes, parades, and parties. Christmas markets are another major highlight. These markets are filled with lights, decorations, and traditional food, creating a magical atmosphere during winter. There are also music festivals, cultural events, and local celebrations happening throughout the year. If you want to experience Germany beyond the usual tourist spots, there are many hidden gems. You can drive along the Romantic Road, a scenic route that takes you through small towns, castles, and countryside landscapes. You can also visit small villages that look almost unchanged for hundreds of years. Another unique experience is staying in a castle hotel. Yes, some castles have been converted into hotels, so you can literally sleep inside history. Germany also has beautiful lakes where you can relax, swim, or even go boating during the summer. Germany has one of the largest railway networks in the world. The country has over 400 zoos, more than anywhere else. Germans consume a huge amount of bread and beer every year. The country is known for inventing the gummy bear, which somehow became a global obsession. And despite their reputation for being serious, Germans actually have a strong sense of humor. It's just a bit more subtle and less obvious. Germany may not look huge on the map, but it has an incredible variety of landscapes. In the south, you'll find the Bavarian Alps, where you can see snow-covered mountains, go skiing in winter, or hike during summer. In the north, the landscape is completely different, with flat plains, beaches, and access to the North Sea and Baltic Sea. Yes, Germany has beaches, and they are surprisingly popular during summer. The country is also filled with rivers, including the Rhine, one of the most important rivers in Europe. Along the Rhine, you'll find castles, vineyards, and small towns that look like they haven't changed in centuries. Germany also has hundreds of lakes, especially in regions like Bavaria and Mecklenburg. These lakes are perfect for relaxing, swimming, and escaping busy city life. German food is much more than sausages and pretzels. Each region has its own specialties. In Bavaria, you'll find dishes like Weisswurst and soft pretzels. In the north, seafood is more common. In the southwest, dishes are influenced by French cuisine. Bread is a huge part of daily life. Germans often eat bread for breakfast and dinner, not just as a side. Another interesting tradition is Kaffee und Kuchen, which means coffee and cake. In the afternoon, many people take a break to enjoy coffee with desserts like cheesecake or fruit cakes. Street food is also popular, especially which is a simple but famous fast food dish. Traveling in Germany is extremely convenient. The train system is one of the most advanced in the world. High-speed trains can take you from one major city to another in just a few hours. Public transportation within cities is also very efficient, with buses, trams, and underground trains all working together. Cycling is also a big part of German culture. Many cities have dedicated bike lanes, making it safe and easy to ride. And of course, there's the Autobahn. While some parts have no speed limit, it's not complete chaos. Drivers follow strict rules, and discipline on the road is taken seriously. Germany continues to be a global leader in technology and innovation. It is known for producing high-quality machinery, automobiles, and industrial equipment. The country is also investing heavily in artificial intelligence, robotics, and green technology. German companies focus on precision and reliability, which is why products labeled "Made in Germany" are trusted worldwide. Even small businesses, known as the Mittelstand, play a huge role in the economy. These companies are often family-owned, but highly specialized and successful. Germans may seem reserved at first, but once you get to know them, they are friendly and loyal. Friendships tend to be deeper rather than casual. People value honesty and direct communication. Personal space and privacy are also very important. People respect boundaries and expect others to do the same. At the same time, social gatherings, festivals, and public events are a big part of life. When it's time to celebrate, Germans definitely know how to switch from serious to fun. Sports are a huge part of German culture. Football is the most popular sport, and stadiums are often packed with passionate fans. Germany has one of the strongest football teams in the world, and has won multiple international championships. But it's not just football. People also enjoy handball, basketball, and winter sports like skiing. Gaming, music, festivals, and cinema are also popular forms of entertainment, especially among younger generations. Most tourists visit big cities, but some of the best experiences in Germany are found in smaller places. Small towns often have beautiful old architecture, quiet streets, and a more authentic atmosphere. Local bakeries, family-run restaurants, and markets give you a better taste of real German life than big tourist spots. Another thing tourists often miss is simply slowing down. Sitting at a cafe, walking through a quiet village, or exploring nature can be just as memorable as visiting famous landmarks. The German language is one of the most widely spoken languages in Europe, and it has a reputation for being complex. One of the most interesting things about German is how words are formed. Germans often combine multiple words into one long word to describe something very specific. For example, instead of using a sentence, they might create a single long word that explains the entire idea. It may look intimidating, but it's actually very logical once you understand it. Another unique aspect is pronunciation. German words are usually pronounced exactly the way they are written, which makes reading easier once you learn the basics. Even though German is the main language, many people also speak English, especially in cities and tourist areas. So communication is usually not a big problem for visitors. Germany has a mix of architectural styles that reflect its long history. You can find medieval buildings, Gothic cathedrals, and traditional half-timbered houses in many towns. At the same time, cities like Berlin and Frankfurt have modern architecture with glass buildings and skyscrapers. After World War II, many cities were rebuilt, which is why you'll often see a mix of old and new structures side by side. One of the most famous landmarks is the Brandenburg Gate, a symbol of unity and history. Germany also values functionality in design. Buildings are often simple, practical, and efficient rather than overly decorative. Germany is one of the leading countries when it comes to environmental protection. People are very conscious about reducing waste, saving energy, and protecting nature. Recycling is not optional, it's part of daily life. There are separate bins for paper, plastic, glass, and organic waste. Many cities encourage the use of bicycles and public transportation to reduce pollution. Germany is also investing heavily in renewable energy, aiming to reduce its dependence on fossil fuels. This focus on sustainability is something that other countries often try to learn from. Work culture in Germany is very structured and organized. People value efficiency, planning, and clear communication. Meetings are usually direct and focused, with little time wasted. However, work-life balance is also important. Employees are encouraged to take vacations and avoid overworking. Punctuality is taken seriously in professional settings. Being late is seen as unprofessional. At the same time, once work is done, people fully disconnect and enjoy their personal time. Shopping in Germany can feel very different compared to other countries. Most shops close early in the evening, and almost everything is closed on Sundays. This might feel inconvenient at first, but it encourages people to plan ahead and use their time differently. Another interesting habit is bringing your own bags when shopping, as plastic bags are often not free. Cash is still widely used, even though digital payments are becoming more common. Markets are also popular, where people buy fresh fruits, vegetables, and local products. Germany is considered one of the safest countries in the world. Crime rates are relatively low, and public spaces are generally secure. The quality of life is high, with access to good healthcare, education, and infrastructure. Cities are clean, organized, and well-maintained. Public services are reliable, which makes daily life easier for residents. This combination of safety and comfort makes Germany an attractive place to live and visit. Germany feels completely different depending on the season. In spring, the country becomes green and colorful, with flowers blooming everywhere. Summer is perfect for outdoor activities, festivals, and visiting lakes or beaches. Autumn brings cooler weather and beautiful landscapes, with orange and yellow leaves. Winter transforms cities into festive destinations, with Christmas markets, lights, and snow in some regions. Each season offers a unique experience, so the best time to visit depends on what you want to see. If you ever visit Germany, there are a few cultural habits to keep in mind. Always be on time. It's one of the most important social expectations. Respect personal space and avoid being too loud in public places. Follow rules, even small ones like waiting for the pedestrian signal before crossing the street. Greet people properly, especially in formal situations. And most importantly, be honest and direct in communication. These small things can make a big difference in how you are perceived. Germany is not just a country you visit. It's a country you experience layer by layer. At first, you might notice the order, the discipline, and the structure. Then you start to see the deeper side, the history, the culture, the traditions that have shaped it over time. And finally, you discover the small details, the quiet streets, the hidden towns, the everyday life that makes Germany unique. It's a place where the past and the future exist together, where ancient castles stand not far from modern innovation, where people value both tradition and progress. Germany doesn't try too hard to impress. It doesn't need to. It simply shows you what it is, and lets you discover the rest on your own. And maybe that's why it leaves such a strong impression. Because the more you explore it, the more it feels like there's always something left to discover. So whether you're planning to visit, study, or just learn more about the world, Germany is a country that deserves your attention. Not because it demands it, but because it earns it.